Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 2 of the discussion of NCERT exemplar problems on the unit 4 linear equations in one variable. Students, in our part 1 we have solved MCQ type questions and fill in the blank type questions, that is from question number 1 to 32. So, today's session will be discussion on true or false type questions. Now, coming to the question number 33. These questions from 33 to 48 are true or false type. You need to answer with appropriate answer, true or false. So, question number 33 is 3 years ago the age of a boy was y years. His age 2 years ago is y minus 2 years. So, think, if I am saying 2 years ago age of a boy was y minus 2, then present age will be y, not the age 3 years ago. So, this is false. It is very simple that 3 years ago if he is of y years old, 2 years ago he must be 1 more than this, not less than this. Then coming to the question number 34, Shika's present age is p years. Remu's present age is 4 times the present age of Shika. That means Remu's present age is 4 times p. And after 5 years, Remu's age will be 15p is false, because present age of Remu is 4p years, which means after 5 years it is supposed to be 4p plus 5, not the 15 times of p. Okay. So, that is the reason why this is false. Now, coming to the question number 35, in a 2-digit number. So, let us take this is a 2-digit number. Your its place digit is x, and the sum of digits is 9. That means 10's place digit is 9 minus x. The number, so number expansion form we have to write 10 times of 9 minus x plus 1 time of x. So, if you simplify this, 90 minus 9x plus x, which is equals to, sorry, 10x it is, 10 into 9, 10 into x is 10x. So, 90 minus 10x plus x gives you 9x. So, this is the number, but it says this, it is false. Now, coming to the next question, question number 36. Sum of the ages of Anju and her mother is 65 years. Anju's present age is y years. If Anju's present age is y years, then mother's age will be 65 minus y years, because their sum is 65, their ages sum is 65. If one Anju is y years old, then Anju's mother will be 65 minus y years old. Her mother's age before 5 years, that means from 65 minus y I had to take away 5, because before, then On simplification, it gives 65 minus y minus 5 gives you 60 minus y years. So, that is what he says, that means it is true. Then coming to the question number 37. The number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 5:4. That means boys are, let's say, 5 times of some ratio constant x, girls are 4 times of that ratio constant. And if the number of boys is 9 more than the girls, that means their difference is 9. So, 5x minus 4x is x equals to 9. That means ratio constant is 9. Then how many boys are there? Boys are 9 5s are 45 and girls 4 9s are 36. Girls are there. Then the number of boys is 9, it is false. He is saying 9 where it is actually 45 boys. Next, coming to the question number 38. See children, A and B are together 90 years old. 5 years ago, A was thrice as old as B. You try to read this sentence but don't get influenced by that. A and B are together 90 years old. The ages of A and B 5 years back would be x minus 5 and 85 minus x. So, let us first start present age. Present age of A is x, therefore, present age of B will be 90 minus x. Why? Because there's sum of their ages is 90 years together. So, the moment I say that their present age as x and 90 minus x, then what about 5 years back? It will be x minus 5 and 90 minus x minus 5. 90 minus x minus 5 gives you 85 minus x only. So, it is satisfying first of all. And why this sentence of 5 years ago A was thrice as old as B? That is to solve the question. First of all, do you agree that 5 years before their ages will be x minus 5 and 85 minus x is correct? Yes, obviously. So, this is true. How to solve it? Now, we will use the sentence which we ignored 5 years ago. Thrice as old as B. So, x is 5 times of 85 minus x, 5 years ago na. So, x minus 5 I have to consider. 5 years ago, A is as old as 3 times, A was 3 times as old as this one. So, now if you solve this, you will get the right answer, that is x minus 5 equals to 85 5s are 5 5s are 25, 2, 8 5 is 40, 42 minus 5x. So, minus 5x comes this side, minus 5 comes this side, it becomes 6x equals to 430. Children, I went wrong here. Where I went wrong? Thrice. It is 3 times. So 3 5s are 15. So let me do little erasing and rectification. Okay, now I'll solve. X minus 5 equals to 3 times 85 minus x. So x minus 5 equals to 255. 3 5s are 15, 1, 24 plus 1 is 25. So 255 minus 3x, and minus 3x if it comes this side 4x equals to 260. 255 plus 5, this minus 5 transpose gives 25. 255 plus 5 is 260. So x equals to 260 divided by 4, which is 65. So who is 65 years old? A is 65 years old. Then automatically we have B age becoming 25 years. Okay. So to solve the question, they gave you this sentence. 5 years ago, A was thrice as old as B. Okay. Now coming to the question number 39. Two different equations can never have the same answer. It is false. Two different equations can have the same answer even. For example, 2x minus x equals to 5 implies x equals to 5, and y by 5 equals to 1 implies y equals to 5. So here also the solution of this equation is 5. Here also solution of the equation is 5, x equals to 5. Like this we can have same answers being the solutions. In equation 3x minus 3 equals to 9, transposing minus 3 to right hand side makes 9 plus 3. So he says only 3x equals to 9. It is false. In equation 2x equals to 4 minus x, transposing minus x to left hand side makes 2x plus x equals to 4. So it's supposed to be 3x equals to 4. He says, so it is again false. Coming to the next question number 42. If 15 by 8 equals to, if 15 by 8 minus 7x equals to 9, then minus 7x. So this add this 15 by 8, which is with the positive sign, if it is transposed the other side, it becomes negative. So it is false. X by 3 plus 1 equals to 7 by 15, then x by 3 equals to, this plus 1 is transposed, supposed to be 7 by 15 minus 1. So LCM is to be taken. So 7 minus 15 by 15, which is minus 8 by 15, is the right side, but he says so this is also false. 6x equals to 18, then 18x equals to 54. So multiplying 3 on both sides. So 6x 3s are 18x, 18 3s are 54. So it is true. So coming to the Next question 45. If x by 15 equals to 11, then x equals to, it is 15 into 11, because it is divisor here. If it comes the other side, it becomes multiplicand. So, it is false. 46th question. If x is even number, then the next even number. So, x, the next even number is supposed to be x plus 2. He says this, it is false. So, question number 47. If the sum of two consecutive numbers is 93. Consecutive means two continuous, maybe natural numbers. So, if one is x, then the other must be x plus 1. So, it says 93 minus x, which is again false. Why? Because x and x plus 1, their sum is 93. Two numbers differ by 40. If the two numbers are differ by 40, when each number is increased by, so this is to solve actually. Till here you need not consider. If one number is x, the other number is 40 minus x, it is false again. Why? Because sum of two numbers is 40. If one is x, then other is 40 minus x. Then other is 40 minus x. But here he says difference, it cannot be 40 minus x, it is supposed to be let us say x is the one and difference with something gives 40, means this something is if subtrahend, if you want to find out, it will be x minus 40 will be the subtrahend. Suppose if you consider subtrahend as x and difference as 40, then to find minuend, then this minuend becomes 40 plus x. So, in the both cases we won't get this one, it is false only. Whereas I have a doubt in question number 47, am I right or wrong? Just check and tell me. I got sum of two consecutive numbers. So, if one is x and the other is x plus 1, their sum is 2x plus 1 equals to 93. So, 2x equals to 92, x equals to 46. Another is obviously 47, but here in my opinion it is true, though I said false. I am rethinking it and it is true. Why? Because sum of two numbers, if I say 93, if one is x, the other supposed to be 93 minus that the first number. Obviously, it is true. True is the right answer. Though the textbook he says false, I rethought of it. Okay, students, with this I have completed all the questions of true or false. So, in our next session, I will teach you short answer type questions. So, till that, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.